Good afternoon. Ooh. This is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture. I did not bring my iPad in here, so let's hope I can get by with my phone today. Okay, as my description says, we are going to play with velvet powder today. This is what mine looks like here. And let's go ahead and move you down. We're going to do a small project to play with it, I think. Yeah. Okay, I've got one of my little triangles here. So let's decoupage some paper on it. Make sure that's halfway smooth. Okay. And I think we'll go with this piece of the paper. Yeah, I hate to lose that tree, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hello, Lisa. Hey, Jane. We're gonna use Fusion's Decoupage and Transfer Gel. Hello, Michelle. Let's get some on here. I'm just gonna do the whole thing. It's a small piece. What is that? Don't need that. I want a nice, even coat is ideal. Make sure we got it all covered. A little piece of lint there. I would say that won't be a problem, but if my paper is light, like white in that area, it could show through. Nope, that was Fusion, Decoupage, and Transfer Gel. The heck will that come off? Okay. All right. Then I'm going to spritz the back side of my paper. Actually, I don't have to do the whole piece, so. Hello, Diane. Hello, Patricia. Okay. Shoot, that was not the side I wanted. Oh, well. We're going to do the other side. No biggie. Hey, Lori. No biggie. Oh, good. Hope you're getting that under control. Foggy in Iowa. Oh, I don't know if it's foggy here or not. It's been icky looking all day. Slightly foggy, but not, I don't know if it's really foggy, just overcast and gloomy. Greg said it's not misting even. It looks like it would be misty from inside, but he said it's not. But man, looking outside, you would think it would be. Okay, that looks beautiful. Let's dry that, and then we can sand off our edges. Hey, Carrie. been raining here off and on all day. Well, they called for rain off and on most of this week here, or there was chances, but we really haven't got much to speak of. It's just been dreary. We've gotten a little, but nothing major. Okay. Let's shave this off. I have a feeling I need some more decoupage medium under here. That we can handle. I've been doing quite a few lives lately. I guess you're probably saying because of your schedule. Raining in California. It's been raining for about 5 days. Oh, Carla, I don't think she's on here yet, but she was saying that, well, where she's at in California anyway, they just had their first storm. Oh, I don't know when that was. Maybe 5 days ago. I don't know. But first rainstorm, I guess. Not too long ago. Yeah, I gotta do the bottom. Okay, is any of that loose? I feel like I got a little wrinkle there. Not so much of a wrinkle, well, kind of, but I feel like there's not medium underneath there. But I can't get it up there. Yeah, okay. I think I got it. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and seal it. And then we're gonna do another, oh, I don't know if I got enough or not. I was hoping there'd be enough of this paper that I could do this little piece too, but as I'm reevaluating the situation here, I don't know that there's gonna be enough. I'm thinking we'll just do a little Let It Snow stencil on here with the velvet powder. And I think we'll use the velvet powder on a deer on the other one. We just playing. See how it goes. And I'm just going to set that aside. And where did that paper go? Oh, that's close, but we're going to call it good enough. Well, shoot. Yeah. What was I going to do on this one? Yeah, that's not going to make sense for that deer to be sitting up here in the top. I really needed this to be down here. I'm just going to put that on and we'll figure it out when we get there. I can't overthink things in the beginning. I can't think that well. Thank you, Michelle. Hello, Vivian. It's been a while. Hello, Martha. You caught me. Hey, Rebecca. Oh, Courtney just put in a link. Yes, Patricia, this is one of my papers. Okay. Let's decoupage this on here real quick and then see if we can finagle something, make it work. Ooh, I don't know what that orange is on here. That can't be good. I don't know if it's coming out of here or not. Oh shoot, I forgot to spritz it. Actually, if I just cheated a little, we'll scooch it over a little because you know we're going to do something around the edge anyway. Then we won't have quite so much to deal with over there. It's still going to be, still going to have to cheat somehow. I didn't go all the way to the edge with my medium, did I? I need a paper towel. Okay. Now we're going to see if some of this paper, any of this paper will match up down here. Not too terribly bad. I don't know. Let's try it a little bit, cut that off, and see what happens. I've been quilting, so I can't follow along with any measure of attention. Okay. Okay. Guys, make sure you're on our email list if you're not already. We'll be sending out an email tonight that you definitely want to get. I mean, you always want to be on the email list, but tomorrow is Pink Friday, which I'm kind of new to even understanding what that is, but so we will be having a pretty good sale tomorrow that you want to know about. And if you're on the email list, you'll be the first to know what that sale is all about. And yeah. And you'll get, you'll be the first to know, and you'll be the first to get your cart filled up and be ready to go when it's sale time. I think I'm going to try to fit some of this on there. So we'll be sending that email out. We just made a post a couple hours ago, so if you're not sure how to join our email list, just look on our page. We just made a post a little while ago. I know this is not going to match perfectly, but hopefully it's not horrible. We're just going to go for it. We're just playing, so it's not like this has to be sellable. It would be nice, but I hadn't really either, Lynn. I can't remember if I heard of it last year or not, but it's kind of like a, To me, it sounds like a small business Saturday type thing, but it's kind of to me, I feel like it's an appreciation sale. As how I'm looking at it is that I appreciate you guys. So I'm having a little sale before Black Friday, before all the hubbub and everything, but I mean, we'll still have a really good sale next week too, but whatever, you know, I am not going to be restocking either. So, I mean, with the sale tomorrow, you know, whatever sells tomorrow is not going to be here next week. Does that make sense? Probably not. How am I going to make that line up? Let's water method that. So yeah, as always, shop early for best selection, and you know, because some things are going to run out. Some things I'm low on, and like I said, I'm not going to restock right before a sale just to put it on sale. I mean, I think I have an order coming tomorrow, but it's not anything exciting. Did I even water that paper down? I don't think I did, and that's why it's wrinkling. Let's try to water it down from the top a little. Yeah, those definitely don't match up, but oh well, we've got our thing. We've got it covered. Dry it a little, sand it off. Shoot, did you see that start to bubble? So I had my heat gun too close, but I just pressed it back down. Okay. And some people might like that look. I don't know. Okay, so let's seal that, and then we're going to start playing with the powder. And for this one, I think we're just going to put a deer on here, maybe. I don't know. Maybe if I think about it, I'll think of something else we'd want to put across the top, like a stencil, or I mean, we might put some aged brass, or maybe Bronze Age wax around the outside edge. Actually, we might put some of that brass chameleon varnish on here, and then still put the wax around the edge. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can find the deer. Okay, I did these deer earlier. I don't love the colors. This one's too light. Don't laugh. This one's missing an ear. This one's too dark. This one's too light. But I don't know if you can see, so ignore those things. But can you see they're kind of furry, you know, velvety? So that was me playing, so I learned some things. Now this one, I did not paint it underneath, so you can see white. So that's when I remembered you need to paint it close to a color of your velvet. This one, I remembered to paint it underneath. So, oh gosh, hopefully. Where did the deer go? So I had too many things here to try to, and I just trimmed up his antlers right before we came on here. Okay, let's see. I may have to get out a different deer if I don't see him. Oh, I forgot I had out this church too. We could put this church on one of those. We'll see. Calm down. Talking to myself, not anybody else. Okay. Well, what the heck? We may have to go on to the other one if I don't find my deer right away. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. Let's see how to do this. Now, I think for the antlers, I want to go with this light color. And I think we're going to try mixing colors because, like I said, I don't think necessarily either of these two colors are great. Oh dear, where did it go? I found him. I found him. Now, can I find the, oh shoot, well, I may have to start anew. I had a little cup that I kept the excess from. Oh well, we'll just mix a new one. Because I'm going to have to put these into something else later. So, here's the brown. And I have brown and black. Oh, we might play with the black. Oh, I have a green one too, though. There are more colors, but these are just the ones that I happen to have open. So, actually, okay, we've got to paint first, so let's do that. I'm just going to use, I think this is Cathedral Taupe by Fusion. So I'm going to paint the antlers that color first. That might be too colorful, but that's what I'm doing. And if anybody was with me the last time I painted a deer, it got pretty rough. I'm not good at painting these little details. It's not my jam. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do for his antlers. I really needed to trim his antlers better. Okay, and then okay, his main body. Actually, let's try to do some black on his hooves. Not sure how well that's going to peek through once we do the velvet. And gosh, this is not the tiniest brush. Just gonna put some black there for a nose. And eyes. I feel like that is terrible. I really need stronger readers. I cannot see what I'm doing. Okay. And I'm going to put a little bit of pink in the ears, though I don't think we'll hardly even see it. And this is Damask by Fusion, so it's a dusty pink. Okay, let's paint that, or dry that. Okay, now we're going to use hobby glue. And we're going to put glue on the whole thing. Oh, shoot. I got to paint the rest of the deer. Ding dong. Okay. I think I'm going to use Algonquin. Just a brown. About forgot. Like I said, this is not probably real accurate colors. And this paintbrush is way too big for detail, but you know what I'm going for here. I hope. Are deer a different color in different areas? I know they're different sizes. Because I think we've got friends in Kentucky that are just, their deer are real small, I think. I think that's who it is. They're surprised at how big our deer are. So anyway, that just leads me to wonder if deer are, you know, different, you know, slightly different color in other places. Michelle just got new glasses and still can't see out of them. I swear they go too fast trying to see what we can read. 1 or 2. Oh, that's so irritating. Is this one better? 1 or 2? 2 or 1? 3 or 4? Yeah, that's irritating. Yeah, I just wear the cheaters, which it's irritating. Wasn't that many years ago I was making fun of people for holding things out so far from their face, and man, did that sneak up on me and bite me in the butt. That's what I get. I just didn't understand. What color is that? Algonquin, which I had always had such good up-close vision. Man, when it went, it went. Like I said, I think it's gotten a little bit worse recently. Because there's sometimes just like I put on my cheaters and it's like, I really feel like I should be able to see better than this. Okay. I'm going to try to get just a little more detail in a little more black for my eyes and stuff. Like I said, I just messed with this stuff today, so. I mean, I played with it years ago, but it's been a long time since I've played with velvet powder. We have so many products, it's hard to play with them all. I was wanting his leg to lay back down. I think it got bent up when I was holding him. Okay. Now we're going to put the glue on. And I think I'm just going to put it everywhere. I think I'll start with the antlers, though, just so that it doesn't dry on me. Because I think that kind of happened earlier. I did too big of an area. Plus, we got to do 2 different colors. Just want to make sure I've got it all coated. Okay, I'm trying to just do the antlers, which as you can see, I probably got too much on there. You usually lose 20 to 30 acres to there, really? Hey, Carla. Corn-fed big deer. Maybe that's it. Yeah, they do eat well here. Between them and the raccoons. Yeah, we've had some. I don't know that, oh crap, don't know if I've ever heard them put an acre value on how many they eat, but yeah. And this has a little nozzle tip like the snow paste does. So you can do it like that, or you can pop off the lid and dump it right on. So this is velvet powder in beige. That's the hobby glue? Yeah, that was hobby glue I was using. It says tacky on it. Okay, and then I'm going to take a clean, dry brush. Can I see the bottle? I'm sorry. Huh? Can I see the bottle? Yeah. Can you see it? Sorry, Courtney's needing to see the bottle. Hold on. I mean, you're a few minutes behind me. Yeah. So, anyway, I am just pouncing that on there, making sure it's on. You can use the brush or you can use your finger. Honestly, his antlers probably didn't need to be velvet, now that I think about it, but oh well. And let's put our excess, what I didn't just drop on the table anyway, into here. And I'm still making a mess. And I think I'm going to try to mix a color. So we've got the beige here, and then I'm going to try putting some of that, what color do they say this is? I don't know, it's got to be brown. So we're going to try mixing that together and see if we get a more medium color. Yep, but I think I'm going to need more of it than that. I think I'll take that too. So if you wanted a pink, which I think, I don't know if it comes in pink. I don't currently have a pink in stock. I can get it. I think there's a pink anyway. You know, you could use red and white if you had red and white together, if you wanted to mix something up. So anyway, just saying you can mix colors. Put a little more beige in there, and then let's just go for it. I feel like that's not going to be enough, but it's going to have to be. Okay, so okay. Same thing. I'm just going to put glue all over everywhere I need this to go. to get it on there now. Kind of looks like insulation. I feel like I shouldn't be breathing it in. And I'm just trying to scoop it up off my paper a little bit to get it up on there. Got enough here, I just gotta get it on there. Oh, that kind of looks cute. That reminds me of a piggy bank I had when I was a kid that was, I feel like it was a deer. Can't honestly remember now if it was or not. I'm gonna get a different piece of paper. One that's not covered in glue. I hope this isn't important. Nope. Okay. Okay. I'm just making sure I got him covered. Okay, I think he's done. Other than I'm going to press that down. And they say you don't have to seal it. Which I don't know how I feel about that, but just making sure it's pressed down in there. Okay. Let me get rid of this here. So I'll have to find a tiny container to keep my new mix of deer brown here. Oh, I didn't need it that close, did you? Okay. That is how he looks now. Goes on wet and dry to a velvety appearance. Is that right? Goes on wet and dry. Hi, Kathy. I'm not sure what you mean. It has to go onto that wet glue. So actually there's a good, so there's what the beige looked like, there's what the brown, and there is what it looked like when we mixed the two together. Does that help anybody? I feel like it's hard for me to tell because there's words on my screen, but hopefully that helps you see the color we came up with there between. I like that. Anybody else have those felt banks? I don't know why I'm thinking that now. Okay. So, which one was I going to use that on now? I think I was going to use it on here. So is this dry? Okay, and I talked about using the chameleon varnish because I happen to be addicted this year, apparently. Silver brass. Okay. So if we used him here, that would kind of disguise our, somewhat disguise our addition over there. Okay, good. I hope that made sense. Thanks, Kathy. And hello, Kathy Tweed. Two Kathys here. Do you remember those banks? Was it a deer? I cannot remember. I feel like it was. But, my memory gets foggy. Okay, let's put some on here. I am about out of this brass, but if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I spilled it. So I have not used all of it. And I think this little step here too can help bring that, mix this all together, marry this little paper together a little bit, but get on up on the dance floor. Okay. Let's dry that. Hey, Jenny. What is wonderful product? I don't know I don't know. I've never heard of wonderful product. Okay, we could put that there. And I think we might just do that. We could add a little snow paste because, you know, why not? To the trees. And guess who found their snow pen with the lid off again today? Oh, this is a different one. And I had to take it in and run it under hot water and poke and prod to get it cleaned out. Okay, let's glue him on with some heavy body gel. And I think I'm going to call this one done. I do believe. Pretty simple-ish. Unless I change my mind later. I don't think so. Put some wax around the edges. Unless I find a small stencil or something, but I don't think it needs it. Just adding some extra snow. What is the product you coated it with? Oh, on here? That, the brass that I just painted on, this little thing. Yeah, I don't think, Courtney, did you put the link on for this?
What was it?
The brass chameleon varnish. Karen, could you serve me the link for that large snowman and the matching paper? Not sure which large snowman you mean. Do you mean the one if you mean the one I did on the window, I'm out. It is gone. And the small one is gone too. And I don't know. Is that Frosty Farmstead 3 or whatever? Do we have any of it left? 2 or 3, the one that has the more of the blue color in it. Do we have any of it left?
Are you talking about a paper?
Yes. The big snowman paper. You know, I did the one on the window in the tan version, and then we had the other one, Frosty Farmstead, something like that. I know the tan one that I did in the window is gone in both sizes. But I don't know if the other version that was more the blue teal color, if that one, if any of that was left.
We have 5, and then we have 7 of the 24 by 24.
Okay, you can put in, I don't know that she probably wants that blue one, but you can put in a link for it just in case, the big 24 by 24 one. Yes, it does give an iridescent shimmer. I don't know if you can see it. Of course, now I've got snow paste and everything else on there, but I don't know if you can see that. So I've got the silver and the brass. I think we have a gold also. Is there a rose gold too? I can't remember. But yeah, there's gold and silver. It's just very light, but it's just, I don't know, it gives it an extra something, something. Like, I always feel like it doesn't show up well on camera. But yeah, it says chameleon varnish iridescent. I'm going to put a little wax around the outside edge. That is not the right cap, I don't believe. Trying to get these caps on. Okay. That is not brass. Get on the phone. I swear I had, there it is. Like, I knew it was right there. Actually, I wonder if I shouldn't paint that right along there first. I'm going to put just a little bit of this brownish tan here color here, and then put the wax on it. Just because it's going to have a harder time covering over white. Oops. And then I'm going to put some, oh, I just forgot, I'm going to put Bronze Age, if I find Bronze Age. I never get to use Bronze Age. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you just have a little piece of scrap lumber around, that would be perfect for something like this. Thank you, Mary Beth. Okay, I'm just going to put some Bronze Age around the edge now. Oh, these waxes smell so good. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do with it. I mean, I think that was probably enough, but so that's what it looks like now. And hopefully you can see the velvet. Looks like he's got fur. And these velvet are good for, you know, clothing, scarves. We're going to do it for some, what are we going to do it on? Letters, I guess, here real quick. Okay, we decoupaged this one earlier. Okay, what else did I have in mind on this one? I think very simple. It had a stencil on it that I had to take off for us to decoupage. Let's see. There it is. Okay, and it's just a Let It Snow. I hate to put that on there because it looks so pretty, but we're gonna. And I wanted to use the green because I don't know what it looks like. So we're gonna try it out. Okay, but we gotta use heavy body gel. I hope I have enough in here. And I'm going to use a metal spatula here. So cute. Love the velvet look. Good. So this is heavy body gel. And I think we're going to make it. You know, I use this to glue on my molds all the time. Okay, I think I got it everywhere. I don't want to be too chintzy, but I don't want to be too thick. Okay, I'm going to see what we got. Ooh, that looks good. Court, heavy body gel. Can you come take this stencil to the sink? Please. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Oh, sorry.
Making it move.
Sorry, I was trying to look at comments. Okay. Love this. I guess now I need to paint my deers. I used to paint them with, oh gosh. Yeah, one of the Pentart. I don't know if it's chocolate or truffle. Now I have to have velvet stuff and iridescent varnish. We'll wait till the sale tomorrow. What is the rubber brush you use sometimes? Courtney, can you put in a link for Carrie for the mixed media brushes? Silicone brush things. We have them in 1 inch and 2 inch. I assume you mean this little guy here. That was the 2 inch one. Ouch. Okay, so we've got that put on here. I think I've already showed you, but man, that looks crisp. Okay, so this is the green velvet. I hope I'm doing this right because I have not practiced this. Okay, here we go. And we sealed that, right? Okay. Okay, I hope I'm doing this right. Well, that was a clump. This one seems a little clumpier. And I could have went with black on here. Almost kind of wishing I had, but I'm just gonna end up dumping the whole bottle. May have to do something else with some green on here to make it feel like it all goes together. Now, I've had this one for a few years, so I don't know if that makes sense. Well, I've had them all for a few years. Oh, there's still a bunch in there, so. Okay, I will have a bunch to put back in. Okay. Now I've got to lightly pat that on there. Or I could use a brush. But I'm afraid I better use my fingers because I don't want to screw up this stencil. Good, I'm glad you like the green velvet. I know there's blue. I know there's 2 colors of red. Pretty sure there's a white. I think there's a pink. Black, green, beige, brown, a blue, a turquoise, I think. And I only had 1 turquoise in stock or I would have had it out. I was like, well, if you guys like it, I don't want to rob it from you. But if you guys like these velvet powders, let me know and I'll get some more ordered. Like I said, I have a few of each of some of those colors, I think. I know they must have been a reel or something on lately because I've been selling them lately. And it's not from me showing them. Okay. So somebody's been doing something with them. Let's see what we got. Yep, it needs more. You know what we could have maybe done? I should have held that up for you, shouldn't I? Added some green paint to our heavy body gel before we put it on there. Oh, but you know what? I also forgot. This dries clear, so it'll be fine. I was thinking it's showing some white, but I just don't want to lose the crispness, so I don't want to press too hard. But this is a fun texture. This is something different that we don't have all the time. I mean, you know, you don't see people use it all the time. Make your work a little different from everybody else's. Okay, I'm going to quit, and then we're going to dry it and see what it looks like. Oops. You know what? I'll do that off camera. You guys don't need to see me struggle messing with that. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Yes, Joy, you did hear me say sale. If you're on our email list, that does not sound right. Yeah, I just made a post earlier. Make sure you're on our email list because we'll be sending out an email later tonight. Tell them what the sale is tomorrow. One day only. Tomorrow is a pretty good sale for Pink Friday. So you definitely want to be in on that. And then, yeah, that sale is tomorrow. So definitely be checking your email. And we'll announce it on social media tomorrow too, but not till much later. So if you're on the email list, you'll get the email at midnight. Or the sale will start at midnight, but we won't put it on Facebook until, I don't know, probably 9 o'clock in the morning. So those on our email list will know all about it, you know, well before. And like I was saying earlier, we're not going to restock anything. So, I mean, what we have is what we have for now. So things will sell out. So, you know, obviously you want to get it while I got it. If there's something in particular you want, you know, shop early for best selection, they say. But I can't tell you what the sale is yet. There might be, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. It's hard for me to keep a secret. Okay. I don't think that's really drying super quick, so. See if I missed anything. Will look great on deer antlers. Ooh, what would look great on deer antlers? Very pretty, love seeing new things. Good. These would be pretty for Valentine's. Yes, yes, yes. Just got on it. Yay. Awesome. Okay. So, what else do we want to do? We could just put some green on here. I've got some bows. One day I was not feeling very motivated, so I sat and made a bunch of these little rag bows. So now I have a bunch of these that I can put on anytime. Let me see. I don't know. None of my greens match that though. I mean, I only have a limited amount of stuff here, so, or had that day, so. This one might be the best one I have for, and it doesn't even match that well. I don't know if I even like that on there. So I don't know. Do we want to do anything else to it? I don't even know. I don't feel like that greenery goes with it. I was going to tuck the greenery into the bow, but... Yeah, that one's way too big. These little cuties, but I don't think they really go either. Yeah, I definitely don't have anything with that color green in it. Let's see. Yeah, I was looking for a certain green here, but I don't know where it is, so. That one might not be far off. We just want to go around the edges of that. Are you guys saying anything? Brown on the deer antlers? We did beige on the deer antlers. Yes, I did. I did find the bow maker. And it was right in plain sight. I'm such a dork. So yeah, it was just not where it was supposed to be. So believe it or not, I do I do have places that things are supposed to be, and it was just not where it was supposed to be, so I was all in a huff. Couldn't find it. I'm going to put a little bit of this green on, just around the edges. Just 'cause I feel like we need some more green. And then maybe we'll put some gold wax too. I don't know. And I need some gold ribbon. I could not find any gold ribbon. Yeah, I'm just trying to use what I have for fabric and stuff for these bows. I don't need to buy anything. And so then, of course, I don't have all the colors that I would like to have. Or all the widths, that's a hard word to say, of ribbon that I would like to have. Okay, I like that better. That's bringing in more green. The green didn't look quite so out of place now. That's a pretty good match on the greens too. This green is Pressed Fern from Fusion. Yeah, I don't know if I need any gold or anything else. Maybe I just add a snowflake or two and call it good. I'm not really feeling the bow. Yeah, nobody else has said anything, so let's see if I've got some gold icing paste or something sitting around here. Oh shoot, I just about spilled that green powder everywhere. Okay. I don't see gold there. But I see snowflake paste with the wrong lid. That's very misleading. But I'm the only one to blame here. Okay. Well, crapola. Well, it doesn't have to be gold, but I could just use a wax too. I really wanted icing paste. Oh well. Okay, let's just use Bronze Age wax. Assuming it's not left the country. Here we go. Okay. And assuming I can find a stencil. Okay, okay. Well, that one's too big to fit there. Doggone it. I'm just finding random snowflakes here. Well, I'm going to use this one and a small one. Yeah, maybe I'll just use both of those. And I'm just going to use wax. Maybe a dumb question, but what is the white paste you're putting over the stencil? Oh, like 10 minutes ago, what we put on here, that was heavy body gel. That was actually, yeah, that's actually a glue for the for the velvet powder to stick to. I'm getting my finger down in there. What are you doing, Stella? Don't think these are going to be my most perfect stencils. I'm trying to hurry too much. I've probably done worse. Okay. I'll do one here. That one's going to be really hard to do. That one's really skinny. It's not terrible. I don't think I quite got it all, but close enough for me. I'm going to do one more and call it quits. I think just in time I hear my husband. I hear his pickup. Okay. Okay, good enough. All right. Not my favorite piece. And like I said, this will look different. Like, the heavy body gel is not completely dry yet. So it is still looking a little white under there. So it will dry clear. So that's it. So that is our green velvet on there. And that one has our beige and brown velvets. And where we mixed our beige and brown together for that deer color. So that is it for tonight. Geez, it's 5:22. I don't know what time we came on, but I didn't realize it was quite this late. So anywho, thank you, Carrie. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to make sure you're signed up for the email and be watching for that email a little bit later tonight. We'll send that out. So, and you'll be in the know. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.